Will you join me?
You're watching Myers Paranormal.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, y'all.
Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Let's see who we got in here today. We have the Roses in him. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. We've got Julie. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. And we got PW. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. It's good to see you tonight. We can't forget our awesome brother, Dustin. Thank you so much for coming. We sure appreciate it. And there we go. All right. How's everybody doing tonight? Good to see everybody. It's been crazy week, it seems like. Always busy into something.
Busy.
But today was awesome getting to watch that, relive the Octagon Hall investigation. That one.
We fight the darkness.
We fight the darkness. Well, good. And still the grandmother.
We love y'all too.
Well, hi, Jimmy. Good to see you, brother.
Hey.
How you doing? Thank you for coming. Good. Welcome in. As I stumble. But that investigation today where it was talking about the church, that I still hadn't got over that, because it's too much to be a coincidence.
The video of the church coming out soon.
Yes, it's either Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know which yet. I don't remember. I've got it scheduled. But the owner of the house is buried there at that church, basically right next to it. And we had no idea at the time. And that whole town that we ended up in there was the headquarters for the Confederacy. We had no idea. I never even heard that before, but so it had a lot to do with the house.
Yeah, everything started adding up.
Yeah, and it's crazy. We were supposed to be going to a jail there in Franklin, but we ended up going to Bowling Green.
Under the ground.
Under the ground, yeah, that's where they're buried. And
our GPS up there took us to 3 or 4 different locations that we were supposed to be going.
Yeah, it took us in other directions, but it all had to do with the hall. It's the craziest thing. And like I said, that was just way too much of a coincidence to be coincidence. It was just insane, but
Ghost nurse.
yeah, sure enough.
I'll be working on some ghosts I got at the Dollar Tree, making them into some ghost nerds.
Speaking of ghosts, how about this?
It's not a ghost, but
how about going hunting a ghost with that? I handmade this thing for our pair games challenge, so when we're using the candle, we got something to hold it with.
Without getting burnt?
Yeah, beside, of course, we got that one, but she got burnt, and this one she won't get burnt with.
Yeah, this is what I was using when I kept getting burnt, but I like.
So now we can use this one, and she won't. If she drops it, I mean, it's you'll be able to find it a lot faster. But
yeah, for lantern.
Yep, it's an old-fashioned lantern. Don't even have glass in it. But it's like Jimmy's channel there with the old, nice. You're nice. With the old Appalachian stories. This is exactly what they used. I mean, they didn't back then. You know, they didn't have glass just laying around. They had wood. They just built stuff like this. And it being in a case like that, when it's sitting on the table, you're not just going to knock that off like accidentally. You'll see that. So that's another reason why I made it. It's our heritage. So, but I was watching Jared's video earlier about the feral people. That's just something I've never heard of much. I've heard a couple of things, but to hear an actual account's just insane. Hey, hi, Sue.
Hey, welcome in.
Good to see you. Thank you for coming. And they did that old Western town. That thing was neat.
I want to go to one. I didn't get to watch it yet. Was it a ghost town?
No, it was like kind of like a museum type of thing.
That's cool. I want to go to one, and then I want to go to a ghost town one day.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But I was also kind of watching something just before we went live. Some people walking the Appalachian Trail, some things that they'd seen, like just it's crazy to think that something like that's in the woods. You know, I mean, of course you think of
Bigfoot.
Yeah, regular stuff, but a feral human, just what? Like, wow. Think like bobcats and all those kind of things. I mean, and it's just crazy. And we had one of our subscribers message us.
My family is here.
Your family's here? Well, we're glad your family's here. But contact us about maybe to help somebody with a poltergeist. They possibly have one in their house and they don't know what to do. And to me, that'd be a good topic to talk about.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, you can do the oh yeah, here for the booze. I wore it for the Queen. She had the same shirt. Mine's just older. It's crackling up, but I mean, if you think you got a poltergeist in your house, I mean, some simple things to do would just be simple. The sage incense sticks, burn that. You know, that helps purify. And I've always heard about taking the olive oil and putting the crosses above the doors.
Salt.
The salt in the four corners of your property. And for not being afraid would like help because they feed off your fears. Your fears make them strong.
Yeah.
And that's mostly what they're doing is trying to make you scared of them. But
it doesn't mean they're always evil, though.
No, yeah.
Amaze.
Amazed. They said amazed.
They're trying to get your attention.
Yeah. There might be something that they're wanting you to. There could be something in the house that you hadn't discovered that they want you to find it, or there could be something that they're needing to tell you, or it could be anything. But it could be as simple as you brought a new piece of furniture in the house, and they're just like, "What do you think you're doing?"
Or if you didn't have that before, it could be attached to that furniture.
And it could be attached to something, yeah. But it could be anything. But the main things are not to fear it and to stand your ground and to let it know that it's your house, not theirs. Because when you let it control you, it controls you. So, yeah, that's true.
Home.
And what was their name? The Warrens. Lorraine Warren said it best. Somebody asked her, when I go into a place to investigate, what is the best way to protect myself? And she didn't tell them bow down on your knees and pray to God and tell you, you know what I mean? She said, pray to your God. Because, you know, each person has what they believe in. And she said, you pray to your God for protection. Pray to your supreme being. She didn't even say God. She said supreme being. And ask them to protect you. And to believe it. And that's all it takes. So, simple things like that could. Let's see. Whenever he pops up here. There he is. Hi, Richie. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Hope you're doing good. We appreciate you coming in tonight.
And yeah, they are people that haven't passed on yet. They was afraid to pass on, like Abigail.
Gabriel.
And she attached herself to her favorite doll. Or they have something they didn't get to do yet, so they're still wandering around trying to do what they had to do first.
Yeah.
Something undone.
Yeah.
Whatever. I can't.
Yeah, they're unfinished business.
Yeah,
but it could be as something as there was something that was precious to them, like something that would be precious to my granddad is actually a shotgun that my father has. You know, when he was just 14 years old, maybe even younger than that, but it came time for him to get his first weapon to go hunting with. Johnson. I never heard that. Oh.
Yeah, the last few times we've been doing the live, they keep saying Johnson.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. But that thing's precious to him because, like I said, when he was a young boy, it come time to go on his first hunt. And you have to work for everything you get in our family. So all summer long, he took small jobs working in yards, whatever he had to do to make some money, raise up that money so that hunting season time, he'd have it. Well, he bought that gun and he killed his first deer with it. And that thing is still in our family today. And my dad has it at his house. And my older brother will get it whenever he passes. So, but I know everybody likes funny stories. I got one about that shotgun. I'm gonna share it on Jared's channel. But
when are you gonna be on Wednesday night?
Wednesday night at 8:00, guys. Will be a special guest over there.
He will be.
Yeah, I'll be under the first live under my own channel. I've never done live on that channel yet, but that old gun, you know, when my grandpa died, it kind of became a tradition where, of course, you know, things happen and family splits. But before all that crap happened, everybody would meet
Associated.
Everybody would meet at mom and dad's house for Thanksgiving dinner. We'd all eat and hang out and everything. Well, after everything was cleaned up, the ladies and the kids would stay back and play, and all the older boys and the men would go out in the field, and Dad would drag out that old shotgun, and we'd all go out shooting in the field. And everybody knows that in your family, there's always this one person that can do everything better than anybody. I one time told him, like he was talking about, he could do anything you talk about, he could do it better. And I told him I bet he could have a baby better than a woman could. I said, I bet you'd argue that fact too, by the way. But anyway.
I'm in the trees.
You're in the trees.
We appreciate you helping out, PW.
Yeah, thank you. And anyway, all us boys and the men got out there, and somebody had went out there, and there was one little corn stalk, because this time of year the corn's been cut down, and all that's left is like a random stalk and some little pieces of corn here and there. Well, somebody had tied an ear of corn to that stalk, and we were shooting at it. Each person took their turn. Dad would put he wouldn't put nothing too major in it. He'd put like a rat shot or a bird shot, something light, We'd all sit there and shoot at it. And, well, the one that was bragging on himself about how good he could shoot, falling, he could outshoot anybody. He was better at it, and he'd show everybody how it was done. Well, he was over with the kids shooting, telling them all that crap. And the older ones that didn't give a crap what he was saying was over here. Well, my daddy, he said, y'all come here a minute. So we're going to fix him up.
You look the same.
We look the same? Okay. But he said, let's fix that boy up. So he had this belt, and it had two big pouches on it. And one pouch, I'll say hi to AD.
Hey.
Hey, D, good to see you. Thanks for coming, brother. We sure appreciate it. But in the right pouch, he had, it was full of little squirrel shot, bird shot, rat shot, small. Well, he zipped that right one up, and then he unzipped the left one. He pulls out this other one. He slides it in there, and he cocks it. And he calls that boy over, and he went to shoot it, and I said, Daddy, what is that you put in there? I didn't recognize it. He said, boys, that right there was a paper jacket deer slug. So all of us was shooting them lightweight, little old bitty dinky rat shot, and he got put a deer slug in there. So he's oh yeah, boys, y'all watch and learn. Boy, he action didn't got that, and boy, he took aim, and when he pulled that trigger, that boy's head and his hind end flipped. That gun kicked him so hard, he went flipping backwards. The gun went up in the air, and then all the rest of us, we was all sitting there laughing at him. So needless to say, he didn't brag around us too often, that's for sure. We'd end up doing something to him. But as always, something.
Hey, bro. Are there any other subject y'all want to talk about with the paranormal talk?
So,
at the end of last live, we got into talking about, was it dark figures?
Oh, yeah. If the shadow people are evil or human or demons. And I think I think each shadow is different.
Yeah.
Hi, Ryan. Good to see
you.
Thank you for coming. We appreciate you coming in. But like I said, I think each situation's different.
Yeah.
No one house is alike. It's like a fingerprint.
I'm from the 1700s.
You're from the 1700s. Mm-hmm. But most of the time when you're at a place and you're walking through and it keeps saying demon, devil, evil, Lucifer, it's not. It's just something wanting to scare you, so it can draw your energy and get power over you. It's not. It's just somebody trying to play a trick on you.
Yeah, and they want to see you run.
Yeah. Yeah, they want to watch AD run with his tail between his legs. But I like watching that too. It's pretty funny, but
But yeah, and they're all different, and they can change if you provoke them.
yes,
They can be nice, but if you provoke them,
yes,
they can change.
The Octagon Hall is that exact very place.
Like if you poke somebody, it's the same. They was people at once, and if you poke them and you taunt them, but they can get angry.
Yeah.
So don't be surprised if they get angry at you.
Yeah. Like I said, the Octagon Hall is one of those places. It can be nice and peaceful and quiet, but then it can change in just a minute when you start poking, providing, or you lie to them. You try to, if you'll move this ball, I'll leave if you want me to. And they move that ball and you don't leave, well, they'll make you leave. They'll do something to scare the pants off of you. Coughing, yeah. But that's why I said, each case is different. No investigation is alike. You can go into a place that.
Hi, Kyle.
Good to see you, Kyle. Thank you for coming.
That's why we go in with the most respect.
Mm-hmm. You can go into a house that has absolutely nothing, and then all of a sudden, all at once, stuff's flying around. The living, yeah. Or the same as you can go into one of the most active places, and it just stop and nothing else happened for the rest of the night. You never know. It's what they want to do.
You can. Yep.
It's not a circus act. They don't just perform on command. They perform when they want to.
Yeah, sometimes we don't get nothing. Sometimes we do get something at places that is active.
So, yeah, one time you visit and you're just walking through and it's peaceful. And well, hi, Rochelle. Good to see you.
Hi, welcome.
Thank you for coming. But like I said, you can be walking through a simple cemetery. Nothing happened. Just enjoying the view, the peaceful, cleaning up, picking up flowers. And the next minute, you're choking on ashes.
Yeah, that was horrible.
I mean, doorway. It can happen in an instant. And, bro. Let me fix that. And we got some awesome folks in here, guys.
Yeah.
So if you're new, welcome in. Hi, Christina. Good to see you. If you're new, welcome in. And if you're not, and you see some new faces, y'all go jump on their bus because there's some awesome people here tonight. Hurting? Are you hurting?
Everybody's a mod.
Mm-hmm.
So Blue Ranch, so y'all can click on each other's channels to make it easier to check everybody out. Yeah.
Got some awesome investigators, storytellers.
Family channels.
Yeah, family channels, supporters. Just lots of awesome people, lots of awesome content, and I guarantee you won't be disappointed. That's for sure.
She likes you.
She likes you? Well, I'm glad she does.
Well, I don't like him that much.
Well, okay. It's just according to what I've done that day, I guess. Well, thank you for sharing, Kyle. I sure do appreciate it. And just a shout out to those at home that watch later because they can't get in the chat. Yeah. We really do appreciate you. We can't thank you enough.
And we apologize for YouTube for not sending out the notification in time.
Yes.
I hear people getting notifications at 12 o'clock at night.
Yes. But and and you know, it's crazy. Like Abigail, she's a beautiful doll with a kind spirit, but at the same time, you can come across the pawn shop where you just looking and find the simplest thing, and it has something attached to it, and just you could innocently go to a garage sale and buy something, end up bringing many things into your home you don't mean to.
Yeah.
And
just a simple chair.
Yes, a simple chair. I mean, there's a restaurant that opened up locally that they have a chair that actually Hank Williams had sat in to get his hair cut. And they say that place is active as crap. And then in under the place, they used to make moonshine in a cave, and they've actually turned that into the cellar for the place. So I guess it's always kind of a warning to, if you're out yard selling and you're hiding, and you pick up something that says, you know what, this is feeling funny, it's probably a good idea to lay that down unless
you've been wanting something like that.
Yes, unless you just got to have something brought into your house, because you you don't know. And wow. Let's see.
Hey.
Hi, Alan. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Hi, Jonathan. Good to see you, brother. Thanks for coming. Good to see you. And
myself.
Yourself? Saying Jonathan kind of reminds me getting back to the paranormal equipment stuff. There we go. Kenny Weaver. Hi, Kenny. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. But, you don't have to have $1,000 pieces of equipment to investigate. You can have something as simple as a cell phone.
My favorite is the K2 meter.
Yes.
They're not high.
They're cheap. I mean, a simple cat toy.
Yeah.
If you go online, you can get 15 for $20 if you look in the right spot.
Yeah.
But guys, this will blow your mind. Simple copper wire. Thick copper wire that won't just bend, but a simple piece of copper wire, 3 or 4 inches from the end, bend it straight. You can make dowsing rods. Just simple as that. And I've heard basement. I've heard people just using a candle.
Which we have one. So twice.
You can take a candle and set it on top of a piece of paper and put yes on one side, no on the other, and you can watch that flame going one way or the other to answer a question. Like, you don't have to have crazy equipment. A Dollar Tree flashlight, screw the end out of it. They can turn that thing on.
We did not make our rods, but he's been thinking about making another set because ours keep falling apart.
Yeah. Just, of course, I'd have to find the wire, but.
Yeah, you can.
Yep. Pendulum. Yes, you can. You can literally take a ring off your finger and a chain, and there you go. A simple quarter with a little tiny hole in it and a little loop. I mean, you can literally make all kinds of equipment.
Does somebody else?
Well, hi, Rob. Good to see you,
Hi.
brother. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Hi, Johnny, the crazy chocolate ghost pepper, whatever pepper that was. It was crazy anyway. God, I ate 3 of them.
3? Oh my God. I had one in my mouth, and
it wasn't a ghost pepper.
Oh, it wasn't.
It was a chocolate something.
But I see him eat the chip, and I haven't had the chip yet. I had the gummy bear, and that was tough.
Thank you for sharing out. I sure do appreciate it.
Thank y'all.
Like
In October, our year is coming up, the 28th.
Yeah.
We want to try. It has to be before then because it's on a Saturday. We're going to try to do a special live.
Yes. We're going to try our dangest to do a live stream in the middle of a cemetery or something.
And hopefully it's at night, but we're going to try it.
And this time we're going to demand they leave our stuff alone because I do not want to end it in the middle of an awesome live.
An awesome live.
Yes.
So it'll be our first year anniversary for being on YouTube.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's
That's
almost
it.
the whole year.
Chocolate Promontoles.
Was it really hot?
Oh my God. He was sweating. He's like, it's not too bad. I'm sitting here going, God, my mouth will be falling off my face.
You be careful.
Yeah, be careful, Dustin. And we gotta do some free advertising for the Octagon Hall. Every weekend in October, guys, the Octagon Hall is doing novice hunts Friday and Saturday. If you go on their website, they have you click on the novice hunts and all the information's there. It's not very expensive.
Yeah.
And you can have a really, really good time. So
it's worth going once. We're planning to go again next year because it's calling us back and it's an amazing place.
And it's actually rather addicting, by the way.
Yeah.
So. And it may call you back, just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might call you back. So good place, good experience. And if you ever go, do not check your information until you get home.
Do not look at your pictures or your video until you get home, because if they see that you caught them on camera and they do not want
change it.
They erase themselves.
When we in the video today, we were upstairs with Zeke, Daisy took a photo of Mr. Caldwell that was in that bedroom. And when she took the photo, the face was gone from the photo. And she looked at that, and her and Zeke was looking back and forth at it. When we got
bad lady's here.
The bad lady's here. When we got downstairs, she went to show Bear. The whole picture was gone. So if it don't want that scene, it'll mess with it. So just saying, it's not always a good idea to check your information out on site because you may end up messing up. So
yeah. But yeah, so yearly anniversary is coming. We're aiming for 1,000. So if you know people, get us out there. But if we don't make it, that's okay, y'all.
We're still
as long as we're still excited, and we're still gonna celebrate with y'all.
Yeah.
And we're excited we made it this far, because it's all because of y'all we are this far. So, and in October, I'm planning on getting out. I want to get out some, like my first video is going to be a story about Bloody Mary. And then I want to get out some more stories about some, random stories about some scary figures.
Yeah. And we're at 662 family members, 497 videos. I didn't realize we filmed that many. Like, holy crap.
Somebody just came in.
Oh, hi, Spitfire
Hi.
Dragon. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. 500 watch hours away from 3,000. Wow, Dustin will actually be fully monetized. That's awesome. But and I want to. Hi, Stacy.
Hey, Stacy.
And we're at 74,123 views. So, who would think that two random people from Alabama who don't know anybody or know much about nothing would have that many people watching? So, we appreciate everybody, and one of these days we'll actually
and we're halfway there with the watch hours too. We got like 3,000 to 250.
Have a good night, brother. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for coming. But yeah, we just keep chugging along and
Have a good night too.
who's that? Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much for coming in, brother. We sure appreciate it, and it was good to see you tonight. And let me get this back up. There we go. Dude, oh yeah. That would be, had to be Dustin's.
Yeah.
Had to be Dustin's. Because right after that, it was Jared's. And then, of course, our own. Yeah, we've had some people help us get a long ways. That's for sure. That is for sure.
Dustin's, Jared, and Jonathan's.
Yeah, yeah. Been on quite a few lives now.
Tears of blood.
Tears of blood.
And we are thankful that we started this channel and y'all helped us this far because we have made amazing people.
Children want to speak.
Met amazing people because our life was boring. Just doing the same old thing.
Yeah, yes, I still kind of remember that. It was like a whole panel of people. We was up there talking about the different things, and man, we was up to like midnight hanging out. We had a good time, and then afterwards it was us three, and then Yo Baby, and look at that. Thank you so much for being a channel member for a month, man. That's an awesome accomplishment. We can't thank you enough. And we want to thank all our channel members. That's the Bud Files and Sandra Pink, and that's David Hale.
And then all our fams.
All our supporters. And
all of y'all mean so much to us.
Right, yes. We should do another panel, but we have not had the time to breathe, and now I got some other issues.
And every time we try to schedule somebody, we send out a message, and then
we get put into the spam box. But it's all right.
We want to get PW up there. She don't have to show her face.
Yeah, it would
just
be awesome.
Her picture.
Yeah.
She got all the knowledge.
Yeah, yes, she do. She got lots of it. Lots and lots of it. And guys, I'll tell y'all something that interesting. I was writing a story for the other channel, and Florence, Alabama is a pretty good sized city. Well, there is a city street. Well, there is a person buried under it.
Hey, Cece.
Well, hi, Cece. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. There was an outlaw by the name of Mountain Thomas Clark. And during the Civil War, he was robbing, looting, stealing. You know, he claimed to kill up to 18 people. But before he was hanged, his last words were, "Nobody runs over Mountain Thomas Clark." Well, so as a little thing of irony, they buried him right in the middle of Main Street and put a road over him. And to this day, he's just outside of a cemetery. They wouldn't even put the cemetery where he's at. They put the cemetery beside him and ended up putting a metal placard. And I don't even know when that video is coming out, but I gotta get back to it. By the way,
we need to get PW Dustin back on here. Vicky,
yes,
Zeke.
Yeah, we need to have a whole live panel and discuss.
I hate what I did.
You hate what you did? Well, it's all right. It's all in the past now. But the paranormal to me is one of the funnest fields to be in.
Yeah.
I mean, the people that you meet, the family members that you make, the experiences that you have.
And all the different experience that everybody has.
Yes.
In the hall, everybody had a different experience that night, and it was amazing.
Yeah. And Abigail there, she decided that she wanted to be live before it was live because she wants to open up the door every once in a while.
Nurse.
Even when I'm trying to do my inspirational video, she thought it was Monday. I was like, no, sorry. And I had to shut the door.
Yeah. Yeah. But one of these days we're going to get back to...
Medieval.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got to meet Miss Yvonne. And we need to just do like, instead of doing a wide room. Well, hi, Cassie. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. We sure appreciate it. And that's another good one right there, by gosh. She tells some good stories.
Wonderful.
Wonderful story. Okay, Cassie, she says you tell wonderful stories, and I agree. But yeah, we enjoy some stories and love the history. And I think that's one thing I like about the paranormal too, is getting to research some of the history behind some of the places that we go into. Because you can go to a place that looks like it's just an abandoned hole, or...
Did you get a...
No, it just popped up. Hi, Chairman. Good to see you. That's what it is. There it is. Thank you for coming, brother. Communication. Yeah. Yeah. But, and to me, this year's been, it's so crazy to actually get to write the story on a place and then actually go there and see. It said, don't be alarmed. And go and see where the different things happen, like the Witch of Hines Road, getting to go see the pond and investigate, and go to the cave and investigate, and then the hall, getting to walk around there and see the different things and investigate, and just some neat stuff.
We definitely want to go back there at night.
Oh, yeah. Definitely want to go back. There's a lot of places we want to go at night, but we
you want to go back there for the hotel to see her out?
No, I don't want to go back to that hotel ever. That was crazy. You know what? We actually got to go on vacation and not investigate the hotel for once. We didn't investigate the one in Kentucky. More adventures and investigations, right? Well, we can't either. But yeah, we got a military. Yeah, that's something I've been doing a lot too. But I would like to go to like Gulf Shores next summer and go to Fort Morgan and show that. Which
we never been to Gulf Shores before.
Paranormal investigator. I'm a researcher, right? Well, I mean, technically, you're an investigator now. When you break out that equipment at your house, that's investigating.
Or at the hospital, wherever.
Yeah, to me, she's an investigator more than any of us, because she's got the knowledge of what's going on and how to do it too. So, guys, I was outside of a hospital. I had to take my dad for an appointment. Trying to arrange a trip to... Oh, wow. Find the time. Yeah, you're right. It's hard to find the time. But, Eric's the one that protects the cemetery over at, Matheny's Creek. Yeah.
We have power.
You have power. Fort Sumner, that would be awesome.
We was talking about the military place to go. Maybe she's listening to that. Hope was having a history, Alabama history lesson.
Horseshoe Bend, that's it.
Yeah, and
it's only like 2 hours.
Relative.
And he's talking about going.
I like to
it's
go
a battlefield.
Go back to Gadsden where Emma Sanson helped them cross the river right there. I like to go back to see that and that little battlefield. But we got bad news though, sort of. You know the Sloss Furnace in Birmingham, the haunted furnace or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
They've torn it down.
Why would they do that? Shouldn't they protect it?
They tore it down for some reason. I'm sure something to do with progress. Somebody was saying that it was they were blowing it up, and I had it on video.
Daydreaming. Hey, welcome in.
Hi, Daydreaming. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. I have a great friend that's been there, and the Conjuring, great places. Oh, yeah. Never have been to the Conjuring house.
We talked about it, but we don't know about that yet.
Yeah. The hall was awesome, though. You cannot beat Octagon Hall.
That was our biggest place ever.
Yeah, I think whatever was there at the Sloss Furnace knew something was coming, because the last time that we knew people went out there was nothing, and used to. It was so active. I think they left because they knew it was getting torn down. But I want to go to Waco, Texas, out there to where all that happened and investigate. That's just a piece of ground now. Park. Have to ask the gatekeeper for permission. Yes. Yep. We always try to ask permission too.
And usually we get response through saying yes, and they start talking to us.
Yep. Doorway, yeah. We go through the doorway. But I'm ready just to get out. It's been a minute since we've been out hiking, and he has a lot on his channel if you want to know. Haunted Road Trip. I don't think I've ever heard of him. I have to look him up. I will have to look him up and check him out. And what is it? I just did the one if you're doing that.
No, you did?
Yeah, I just did.
Okay.
Yeah, I just did. Oh, yeah, that would be awesome, too. Go to the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre site.
I've been talking about that. And then I want to go to Virginia to Wrong Turns.
Oh, yeah, West Virginia. Yeah.
I'm a sucker to them movies, so I want to go.
Well, hey, Spotty Ghost. It's so good to see you, brother.
So I want to go check out that place. I don't want to run into nothing, but I like to go check out the Wrong Turn places.
And guys, Spotty Ghost, he's the one to thank. If y'all noticed right here on the Spirit Talker,
was me.
SBSG, that's him. Spotty Ghost is the man. He is the one that makes a lot of our stuff possible. And we can't never thank him enough for all his equipment. He makes it where everybody else can do it, not have to have expensive equipment.
Yeah.
So if y'all don't have him, y'all hit him up, because he's got some good stuff. And yes, PW, Louisiana and Savannah, Georgia, where they do all that voodoo. I want to go there. And
there's a lot of places on our list. But the one top on our list is Salem.
Yes, Salem.
That video I sent you, I hope you got it. Which has nothing to do with the investigating, but where they was making their own brooms.
Oh, yeah.
I want to make my own broom.
Oh, yeah. And the books, the leather-bound books. That would be awesome. Yep. Spotted Ghost is awesome.
I need more energy.
You need more energy? Well, it's okay. You can You can lay down for a night. Look at that. And something
Same.
new that I have never noticed right here by my finger, it's got a K2 meter. That thing's been going off today. Just sitting right here, it gets up to like 4 bars. I'm just like, what's going on? Yep. Salem would be an awesome place. To me, Gettysburg is like a number one go-to place. But you don't have to go to Gettysburg because we have Chattanooga, we have Nashville, we have Atlanta. All those are close, and they were major battles too. So
We're delighted you're here.
yes, we are delighted you're here too. Dustin and Spotted Ghost. Oh yeah. Yeah. And before you on Spotted Ghost stuff, do not look at the review. Just give it a try.
Yeah.
And just trust us. Download that app, pay the money, and use it, and come up with your own opinion based on what you actually experience. Because I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed ever.
Keep the camera on.
Keep the camera on. It's saying keep live. Well, but we can't keep live for too much longer because I have to get up at 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
So you can investigate anywhere. Yes. Yep.
Yep.
You know what? You can get anything anywhere because you don't know what happened. And not to mention, a spirit is not bound to any one place. They can come from anywhere in the world and come right to you. So just by calling on one's name. Oh, yeah.
Yes, I really want that app so bad. So bad.
Let's see. Well, hi. Where'd you go? Or Explorer. Thank you so much for coming.
You.
We sure do appreciate it. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Always good to see new faces. But
what was I gonna say?
yes, and I've been watching. He was doing one on the multi-spectrum for phone use. Man, that right there was awesome.
Like we go to a local park that closes at 10. In the wood, deep in the woods, there's graves.
Yes, there's graves.
Because there used to be farmlands there many years ago, and people don't know there's a grave there. And on the other side in the woods, there's a grave there. That's why I do my challenges at.
Yep. And even here in our yard, I want to do one.
Encounter.
In the yard. Encounter? Yes, we can have a good encounter. Yep. And that's hope. I'm like, what the heck was that? Let me see. Wow, they done pretty good too. There we go. Yeah, we got some really, 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 really nice, awesome channels on here, but awesome creators, and you just cannot beat them. Did y'all hear about the boys versus girls challenge back in April at the old hospital? No, I hadn't heard that. And Jonathan's going to be emailing us doing the cemetery scavenger hunt. It's a list of 10 things, and all you do is find each one at that cemetery and take a picture of it and send it to them, and the first person to win wins a trophy.
What cemetery? Just around?
Any cemetery around you, you just have a list of stuff to find.
It's a bad idea.
It's a bad idea. I think it's a good idea. So
you won't be taking nothing. You'll just be taking pictures. Somebody just came.
Red Eye Patriot. Good to see you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming in. Welcome.
And let's see, where was that?
Let people know.
You know what? Or Explore, we get it. Matter of fact, if you approach an investigation from the skeptic side and you pick apart stuff, but yet there's still something you can't disprove.
Yeah, we do debunk stuff.
Yes,
all the time.
we do debunk stuff, because if you try your best to debunk something and it can't be debunked, then it is real. So that's actually a
I'm
good
having fun.
approach. You're having
We're
fun.
glad you're having fun. Like I like to use the K2 meter instead of just apps.
And you know what? Waverly Hill's not even a place that I just want to go. I want to go to the cemetery next to it. I've heard that the cemetery next to it's actually more haunted than the place itself.
Yeah.
Because where they buried all the ones who passed are in that cemetery. I'd love to go there and investigate. But
Then make sure the phones don't make the K2 meter go off, or
yes,
power lines, or
yeah.
anything. And then
Yeah.
other stuff that's happened, like, is that noise me or was it something else?
See, guys,
Granddad.
this right here is something you have to watch out for. Can y'all see?
Yeah.
That this phone will
Even-
set this K2 meter off in just a minute.
Even on airplane mode, we don't know what's wrong with
But
that
watch
It's
phone.
like
this.
Satan.
This one won't do it. Only this one will. So you have to. This one has to be over
Who's
here, and
talking?
she has to be over there, so that it won't mess with it. So that's just an example. You know,
That was him.
your equipment can give you false readings. So.
Welcome back.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back, Kenny. Good to see you. And we cannot thank everybody enough for jumping in tonight. Boy, this has been a good one. Been all over the place talking about stories and history. And I had a lot of people that I love to death on here. Just can't beat them. And
I don't know why that phone. It's a work phone.
yeah, it's actually my work
I'm
phone.
a child.
You're a child.
Well, thank you for coming to talk to us while we're doing this.
But I don't know why that phone does it, but it's always, let's see, went to let me blow it up where I can see it. Went to an old huge abandoned Victoria mental asylum last week. Love to have seen something there, but there was nothing except for an angry psycho farmer. Right? And you know what? You may not always see something the first time because they have to get used to you. They have to get comfortable around you. And sometimes they're just like, you know what? We ain't doing nothing today. But other times, you may go back and
Shadows
you
move.
know. Thank you so much for coming, Julie.
Thank you.
We're about to jump
Have a
off
wonderful
ourselves,
day.
but
Wonderful night.
yeah. Let's see. What is love, baby? Don't hurt me. Don't. That's great. But but yeah, we can't thank y'all enough for coming on here and helping us reach where we've gotten to and supporting and meeting new family members. We love new family members. Always love the input and okay. I like that for sure. Flint Knapp and arrowheads. See, to me, that's Flint Knapp, and that's part of some Appalachian history. And of course, you can't
We have
beat the
spoke
guitar
before.
and singing. Just before we went live, I was playing my ukulele. And like I said, we thank everybody for coming in tonight. We appreciate y'all, and got to get Hope to bed. I got to get me to bed, and I'm sure everybody else is ready to call it a night. And
we thank all of we thank all of y'all.
And
It's because of y'all we made it this far.
yeah,
We hope y'all stick with us. We try our best to get videos out to y'all.
and like I said, guys, there's some awesome people here. If you knew you don't know them, you'll want to get to know them because there's some great people, and they help each other out. You know?
Everybody's a rent, so you can just click on them and go to their channel faster. I don't know why that's on. Alexa, turn off.
Okay, Alexa had an alarm set for some reason. Well, alrighty.
Until next time.
Bye,
Bye y'all.
guys. Thank y'all so much. Bless.